Hello guys, welcome to the new video tutorial on Angular. So in the last two video tutorial, we guys have understand how we can navigate in Angular using Angular routing as parent to children and children to parent right there. Well, in Angular, when we are performing the routing, okay, this is what an example that we guys have understand. So using this router link as a directives, we are mentioning the path, and using the relative path routing, we are going to be navigate. But let us imagine that I don't want to use that directives right there, the router directives, and I have to navigate them thoroughly along with in a program. So I have to write the navigations programmatically, and to do that navigations programmatically, there are some certain changes that we guys required to done at our TypeScript file. So let us do understood them, because these navigations are most probably uses when your application is on our the main server. That is what in a production server. So when we are having an application at the production server, in that cases such kind of routing through the programs are really very required. So let us do understood them how we can able to form these kind of routings programmatically. So let us get back to our HTML. So as in a last file, we have changes to services and all this stuff. So this is the router link. As I don't want to use the router link, so I'm going to remove this all. So let me remove this too. And to write them programmatically, when I click on this hyperlink, some certain changes are going to be done. So for all these hyperlinks, I'm going to add the click event, or better, we are first going to check for home. Right now, let me show you how does it will appears with. So when I go to here, so as per the default routing, it is showing to the home page. But when I click on home or services or contact us or about us, the routing will not happen, because we have removed the router link directives from this routing application. Now to do with that, so what I'm going to do next is to adding a click event on this button. So we are already at home. So instead of adding the click event at home, I'm going to add it to the services. So let us bind the click event here. And on this click event, I'm going to write one method in our TypeScript file. Let us say my method name is navigate, and this method is going to having a path as an argument to which path we should have to navigate. So let us imagine right here for the services, I have to navigate to my path called as service. Now as this is an error because this method is not available in my TypeScript file, so let us define this method to the same component TypeScript file. So here I'm going to mention that method called as navigate. Okay, and having that path as a argument, and I have to navigate to the path. So as hence I have to use the routing links right there. So I'm going to create a constructor, and there I'm going to inject that routing service. So let us create a constructor here to inject that service. So I'm going to say constructor, empty constructor right now, and here we are going to write with the routing service first. So to write that routing service, I'm going to say my private variable, let's say that is router, and it belongs to the router as a class, which is from Angular/router. So if it is not imported, you can import this statement, so that error will be got removed. Now we have two different methods to navigate. One method is just using the navigate, and other method is navigate by URL. So you can use that router as a variable that we injected to our constructor. So I'm going to say router, so this dot router dot navigate, and I'm going to write that method or that path which I'm going to send to this navigate in the format of array, because it followed with that path respectively. So this path we guys are sharing. So let me remove this single code. So this path we guys are sharing at the calling statement, you can see. So this is the services path which I have already registered. If you guys haven't seen this, this services path we have already registered to our app-routing.module.ts. Now let us save this and get back for the services to check. Now I just click on about us, as I haven't written any click event, so there is no changes right here. But when I'm going to click on services, so you guys can see we are navigating to the service page. Let me remove this from the service. In the last video we guys got created, so I will go to the service HTML and I'm going to remove this, and this one also to remove. Now let us check with this, how does it will use. So again I will get back to the home. So for the home I haven't written click event, so I will get back to the main URL and then to the services. So service page is got shown right here. So this is how you guys can able to navigate very easily, and similar like this you can now allocate the click event or for all the remaining, but to the navigate once I got written, these URLs must be got changes right there. So let us add it for for the home, then for the about us, then for contact us. So here I'm going to add the click event, and for this click event I'm going to say navigate, and I'm going to pass for the home the value as home. Right, so this double code needs to be closed at here. Okay, that's fine. Now let us copy this file. So I'm going to copy this content. It is not required to copy, we already have in double quotes. So I'm just going to copy this, and for about here I'm going to change the about, and for here I'm going to change the content. Alright, so here I'm going to change the about. Alright, now let us save the code and get back here. So as we are at services, services can be shown when I click on about us. The about file can be shown when I click on contact, contact file can be shown, and when I click on home, the home also getting shown. So this is how you can navigate programmatically by injecting that service into your constructor file. Now the other method is also there to navigate, and that method, okay, I will comment this, and that method name is navigate by URL. So when I'm using the navigate, you guys can see we have returned that path in an array, because the navigate is going to switch between the routing array. So we have to use the array symbol to define the path. But when it comes to navigate by URL, you just need to write that path of your routing in a string variable, so which we already have right here, that is path. So I'm going to say this router first. Okay, router dot, what is the method name, navigate by URL, and here you can mention just path. So this is what the changes exactly here. So navigate and navigate by URL are going to use the relative path, okay, which is there in routing. In the last video we have seen, which means it is going to add it to the main URL of our Angular application. So let us now check. So I changes with the routing that method to the navigate by URL, and yes, it's working fine right there. So as I said, when our application is at the production server, so whenever you have to navigate, the 99% navigation done by programmatically. So this is very important approach when it comes to the Angular development. I hope you guys have understood how we can use this programmatical navigations and how we can navigate either using navigate method or navigate by URL method. So if you guys have understood something, give us the thumbs up. We have done so much analytics on YouTube channel, and there itself we guys have seen most of the users are watching the videos but not subscribing to our channel. Your subscribers, or if you subscribe to our channel, that will be a big motivation for us, because for these contents it requires some time to be prepared, and we are getting available free of cost for you. So if you really think it is worth it, please give us the thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video tutorial.